By having that choice there to whether he wanted to or not.
Yeah, so super duper Aki playing as the Apothecary, HoLyHammer playing as the War Boss. Here we are in the round of 16, game 1, best of 3. So 5-star. I know you love seeing Aki play as the Apothecary, and I know your allegiances are to Orc in general. So how are you feeling on this matchup? Are you rooting for anybody in particular?
I'm a caster. I can't root.
All right. I'm always I tend to, like, especially when I'm casting like StarCraft, for instance, I tend to be a very racist caster. I always favor the Zerg player, so I have no problem at all. I'm sorry, when I say I'm very racist, you know, I mean StarCraft races, not
yeah. Obviously, as you can see by my in-game name, Terrans for the win.
Terrans for the win. There you go. Exactly. So whenever I can, I'll root for somebody here. But I gotta say, HoLyHammer's play is just rock solid, and Aki's got some pretty brutal Apothecary healing play here, so I'm kind of looking for all that. Triple Scout opening, by the way, for Aki, so he is not messing around. Yeah,
we are seeing that HoLyHammer has come out with the appropriate response as far as Orc's concerned, which is the double Shooter opening. So this isn't necessarily like an auto win or anything for double Shooter. It just will allow him to deal with these scouts a little easier.
Pretty much the always opening for him anyways, but yeah. Triple Scouts, so interesting. Highly mobile, especially with a little bit of healing backup, could be very useful. We'll have to see, let me check through these scouts here if he's going to be pumping early power into shotguns and snipers or anything like that.
I would expect probably to see the way that he's kind of building out here is generators, one generator, and a little bit of requisition buildup. Usually means we're probably going to see some Assault Space Marines.
Nice. There's that first heal going off on those rather exposed scouts who are going to back away for the time being.
Again, kind of Devastators.
Devastators. Hey, all right. This is an interesting build here.
Meanwhile, we've got Big Shooter going down on one of the two Shooter squads for HoLyHammer. And he is going to go ahead and hit the generators as hard as he can here. Meanwhile, Aki's doing a pretty good job with his scouts of back capping. And actually, they're going to go ahead and assault the Sluggas here, try and force them off. And meanwhile, the Apothecary is backing the Shooters off a little bit here. Sluggas are trying to consolidate the battle here so the Shooters can support them. And they do a pretty good job of it, actually. They're going to force off the Apothecary because of this. And now they're going to have to find a way to deal with this Devastator, though, which should be able to stop this Bash right in its tracks. The War Boss is going to try and get up to them, though.
Just
he's
suppressed.
Right there taking a lot of damage, but he is on them.
Boom! There he goes.
So he buys some time. Now, that might be enough with these dual Big Shooters to bring down... Nope, it will not be. But a couple of scouts now right in the firing line of these Big Shooters.
Scout swarm, but man, those scouts go down so quick sometimes.
Oh, yeah. HoLyHammer now is just going to back out completely. And we are seeing that map control is about pretty even between both players. We've got these Sluggas decapping the main victory point there. And now backing off to go ahead and capture some requisition. Under fire from a couple scout squads still, though.
Yeah, so still no signs of upgrades for any of the scouts or for the Apothecary. He's just got just about enough energy here. He's going to 50.
He may be getting Assault Space Marines on top of this again.
Yeah.
I think initial reading may have been correct for maybe the right or wrong reason.
Yeah. But, we do have some Storm Boys out there, though, which should really help out against lots of unguarded scouts. And there is the Assault Squad as well here. So, meanwhile, more towards the center. Let's see. Storm Boys are now in the field here. We've got the double Shooters and the War Boss just kind of chilling out, doing their thing. Double victory points right now. The victory points are the right color this game, so that's pretty good. 2-0 right now for Aki at 500.
Wait. You and I are on different screens here.
Well, on my screen they're right. So for the people watching on demand, yay. For the people on the stream, perhaps not. Devastator's taking quite a beating from those Storm Boys. Yeah.
Ooh, one model. That should be the only model they lose.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to jump again. Yep.
But that will keep them out of the battle for a brief bit. So these Assault Space Marines won't be getting the benefit of Devastators immediately. And actually, it's going to allow... it seems like Aki is just going to keep in his base a little bit here until those Devastators are patched back up. But this is going to allow HoLyHammer to take some map control back now.
indeed. Yeah, Aki never ceasing to surprise me here. I am enjoying this build order just in terms of its being.
Oh, and the Apothecary.
Nice looking surround on the Apothecary.
Enhanced custom shooter is the thing that caused it. My friends, are we going to see? Oh man, do I even imagine it? A full auto versus enhanced custom.
I was gonna wonder. You think he's gonna go tit for tat on that and try to eye for an eye him with a little bit of full auto knockback as well? Maybe return that favor. Scouts around on a war boss seems a little bit less likely, but at least the full auto could definitely be a possibility there. Scouts are now just kind of recapping everything. That's with Scouts in the Assault Squad. That's a definite huge benefit to having triple Scout opening is the fact that he just has massive mobility, something that the Space Marines usually struggle with early game if they go for a more beefy build like double Tactical Marines or something like that. We do have shotguns out on all 3 Scout Squads now, so a lot of knockback potential there.
So the Storm Boys, in fact, it's going to be somewhat minimalized as long as these Scouts can stay, you know, within decent range of the Devastators to be able to get over there and deal with fires as they crop up. But yep, and here they are. They're going to explosive shot them off. Or actually, before that even happens, you see the Storm Boys don't even chase the Devastators. They just back up and cede to the Scouts so they can stay on the field.
Tier 2 being started by HoLyHammer right now.
Yeah, he is way ahead in that category.
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, HoLyHammer's way ahead in terms of going to Tier 2. Aki is only at 45 power right now, and his generators are getting bashed.
Yeah, once again, these shooter boys doing exactly what they want, which is just to stand still and sit in the back and fire like crazy at something. Oh, why did... Oh, no! Oh, come on. Oh, that's too bad.
Well, 16 health left on that generator, and that is going to help Aki out, not having lost that now. So, and he adds another one smack down. He's probably not going to bother to repair it, though. But nonetheless, did not go how HoLyHammer had wanted it to. And very nice dodge there by the Storm Boys. You saw Assault Space Marines were going to jump on them, set them up to be pounded into the ground by, well, you know, the original jump and then all of the follow-up range firepower there.
You see a little bit more of that custom shooter there, pinning down one of the models of the Assault Marines who were jumping on in, but not too much going on there. Assault Marines now putting some pressure on that war boss as he's trying to decap the point. He gets it and is just now going to retreat out of there as the Devastator gets set up. Point blank Devastator there. So 1 victory point right now for Aki, and that's about it.
Yeah, so we see as a result of Aki having kept that farm there, his requisition is pretty decent right now going into his sort of tech up phase. Yeah, he's got a little bit to give as far as like he can lose some scout models here and there, replace them, still be able to tech up just fine. And not having lost, you know, because he didn't have to replace the generator, and he didn't lose that time either. So he's actually teching up at not too bad of a rate here. But we are seeing a Weird Boy is already out for HoLyHammer. But, you know, HoLyHammer's not in a position to go ahead and rush with any kind of vehicle or anything like that, so.
Nice little Weird Boy flapping his arms, waddling on out towards the center of the map now. Storm Boy's fully upgraded, by the way. I forget if you already said that or not. But Bomber Boy's knob out there, looking pretty good. And they're charging directly on top of that. Weird Boy vomit happening in the middle of the battlefield right now. Really slowing and stunning everybody right now as the War Boss is charging in there. We see a little bit of an explosive shot in the rear by the Scouts right before retreating. But those Storm Boys did a great job right now, just kind of wrecking up on all of Aki's forces. Looking good out there. Aki is sent
meanwhile, we see that Aki's Apothecary has been brought back to life by Laraman's Blessing. He was just waiting on the red to use that to get that back up. So all the losses in that battle actually worked out pretty well for him.
No, that's not bad. He does lose control of the center for the time being. However, it looks like triple cap is going up right now. Storm Boys rocketing their way up to the top. And 3 captures going right back for HoLyHammer here, perhaps. War Boss going to grab his power node, it looks like. But not to be set off by that at all. Aki is now redistributing his scouts across the map. Shotgun-wielding gentlemen as they are.